Let's play a little bit of Ultimate Movie Championship. Dun, dun, dun. So if you're new, brought to you by Cutthroat Comics, cutthroatcomics.com. Go check them out. New comic book coming out. So we go to flickchart.com to play this game. Flickchart.com/IDP is our page if you want to see our top movie list. The website gives us 2 movies, and we choose which of the 2 we feel is the better movie or should go higher on the list. And it's a battle to the death. And some movies, if we haven't seen them, they get moved aside.
And if we can't decide, we go Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is our flip coin. Now, I don't know if we want to do it on this one. We could do it on future ones. But there's a thing that I noticed on this that we can... see, where am I? I have to be all zoomed in, don't I? In the ranking movies, that we can go by categories. So we can go... At some point, we could do just our movies. So we'd take our list, and then we'd battle just, to fine-tune or whatever. We could go by genre, date that came out. So like 90s, 80s, or I think maybe specific year. And then all the different categories. So we could do that. Probably do that another time.
Yeah.
But we'll probably do that at some point because that seems like fun. At least change it up so we can go, because we have mainly like I think 90s and then 2000s are our most. So we can go to like some decades that we haven't gone through too much, like 80s and shit. So the first one is Chicago versus Sin City. I don't think I've seen all of Chicago. It's a musical, right?
I don't think I've seen Chicago.
Okay, so sorry, Chicago, not the state or the city. Wait.
Ooh.
So we've got Sin City versus Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
God damn it!
2 different movies.
It's
we got
such
a great comedy, definitely a modern comedy, a great fucking, it's Will Ferrell
and a comic
Shake
book
and
movie.
Bake. And then we have a comic book movie, super stylized.
One of the first.
Super noir. I love the look of fucking, and it's got a bunch of great people in Sin City.
Great actors.
It's a style that I think has been tried to be replicated, and has even the sequels, the originals, destroys it. But I mean, they're both great. But Talladega Nights. It's just like it's comedy beats. They're like almost equal. No, I think Talladega's probably got a little bit more.
Oh, I don't.
It's just like such a great comedy.
Why would it?
Because there's so many funny moments.
I feel like these movies never fucking come up.
But now they are.
And then they come up against each other.
Listen, man.
Like that's the bullshit.
I don't even know what fucking Rotten Tomatoes would have on these 2.
I don't either.
I don't really want to go. I don't want to leave it up in the hands of the judges.
But I'm saying
I'm just saying.
Sin City is so fucking good.
Agreed. Tarantino directed a part of it. Super stylized. I love it.
Oh, so fucking good.
It would win. It would win so many.
This is like the last film that Bruce Willis gave a fuck about? Or it seemed like?
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen him. I don't know. Maybe. No, it was in Looper. Looper's great.
Looper was great.
That's
was the best movie he gave a fuck about.
Yeah.
And he was not giving a fuck in between there, too. But, oh, man. Shake and bake.
Dude, he stabs him. It's
Dear
fucking,
sweet baby Jesus.
What's his face? I'm gonna come on you like a spider monkey.
His kids?
Yeah. That's one thing with that movie. Justin, old host,
Justin King?
Yeah. Used to, he quotes the sweet baby Jesus. Like so many parts of that dinner table, or,
Dear tiny
sweet
baby.
Yeah. It's,
infant Jesus.
I mean, come on,
in the
man.
manger. Oh my God! This is really hard for me. Like
I know.
I don't know.
But they're
which
so
one
even.
I've
It's
watched.
like, are you gonna really fight on Sin City?
Rock paper scissors.
No, that's not how we do it. We have to go to fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Are you seriously?
I can't.
You can't just go Talladega Nights. Okay, fine. I hate this is going to the judges.
But it's not.
But I can't go
it's not
Sin
because
City.
I like it much more than that.
Yeah.
To me, it's because it's a tie. I can't pick.
But then you should go the other way.
I can't do
God
it.
Damn it.
I can't do it.
Just
I
do
have
it,
to.
Keith.
I have to take it out of my hands.
I
I can't.
know.
I can't leave it in my hands.
Where are we going first?
Talladega.
How do you spell Talladega? Please.
There it is.
Talladega Nights. 72.
Respectable 72.
Listen, man. I have no idea where this is going to land for either of these.
I think I won this one. Well, I shouldn't even say I won this one, but I think
72. I'm good with either of them winning, but I enjoyed. If I'm going to watch a movie, for sure I've watched Talladega Nights far more. It's such a good.
I
movie.
think it's about even for me.
Fucking
and
the dad.
but I've watched
so
them
many.
so
it's
much.
so great. Yeah.
I'm Reese
Wait.
Bobby.
72 for Talladega
Talladega.
Nights. Sin City comes in at a 78.
Wow. Both.
I guess comedies generally don't get rated that well. But I'm good. Sim City, okay. Come on, Talladega Nights, come back.
Come
later.
back, please.
Yeah. God damn
That
it.
was a rough one.
Sin City. So we got Hulk 2003. This
Ang Lee.
Eric Bana, Ang Lee versus Nightmare on Elm Street.
The original.
OG 84.
Which the original is one of the... That movie freaked me the fuck out as a kid.
Yeah. Between the two, that's what I'd have to go with. I'm
And,
not really
and fuck
give
the
a shit
video
about
game
either
Hulk.
of these.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no,
didn't
I'm
mind
not
Hulk.
a huge...
I didn't really. I'm
I
not a
actually
big horror movie
love-
guy,
I'm
but
not
when I was
either.
a kid,
I love this
Yeah.
poster, though.
that is a great poster. Agreed. But
Like,
that's,
if you were
that's one of the
into
best
horror
parts-
movies...
it's one of the best
Fuck
parts
yeah.
of this segment of the show
Is
is
seeing
seeing the crazy posters.
Alternate posters and shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. See, I didn't mind the Hulk too much, but I don't know. It's like, I didn't really give a shit about it. But then the same thing with Nightmare on Elm
That
Street.
Ang
It's
Lee
like,
one was like Nick Nolte's the dad. It was like, oh, hell,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner, I'm your dad.
yeah, I don't really give a shit. But
Nightmare
Nightmare
on
on Elm
Elm
Street,
Street.
I'd go with more. Yeah.
Spawned a lot more shit than that Hulk movie
Yeah,
did.
but that was just every horror movie did. That has no bearing on quality back then. So we got The Princess Bride versus Sucker Punch. I don't think I've seen all of Sucker Punch.
I haven't seen all of it, and
I think it was because it was
it's not that good.
it's like Moulin Rouge, but like Kick-Ass. If Moulin Rouge and Kick-Ass,
I think it's a Zack Snyder movie.
I know.
And it's
Interview with a Vampire versus Princess Bride. For me,
The Princess Bride.
I've already made my stance. on
I
this movie.
love Interview with the Vampire, but The
well-made
Princess
movie.
Bride is way better for me.
Yeah. All right, Princess Bride.
See, I've been on some shit.
I
just
know,
couldn't
you're
fucking,
fine,
I
man.
couldn't give it
You're
up
good.
on that
Don't
one.
worry
I
about
couldn't
it.
do
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Oh my god.
We got Crocodile Dundee 2,
2. Oh.
which I know I've seen.
Yes.
But can't fucking remember.
It's when he
I
got-
know I've watched the first
So
one
when he
a
goes
couple
to New
times.
York, mate, or L.A., whichever.
He does that in the first one.
No,
Yeah.
in the first one, it's all in Australia.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I just watched this one most recently. Anyway, I've
She
seen it
goes
for sure.
to Australia in the
It's
first
versus
one.
Spider-Man, the OG.
The OG
The
Sam
one
Raimi.
where
Sam Raimi.
They made a trailer of
Tobey Maguire.
the Spider-Man catching a helicopter of bandits between the Twin Towers.
And then had to stop that
And
shit.
then 9/11 happened, and they pulled it off projectors.
And
This is like a...
you might know someone who owns that reel, right?
Yeah, I do own it. I love that
You
thing.
stole it.
It's I just didn't throw it away. I didn't turn it
Once
into trash.
it's in the trash, it's
Yeah.
public property,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. I just wish I had one that still had the label on it. But anyway, Spider-Man. I like Crocodile Dundee, but Crocodile Dundee 2 is not like, whoa.
No,
let's-
yeah,
it's like
it's Spider-Man on
this
this.
is
one.
like this is not.
This is
not like
this
two
was
heavy
one
hitters.
of the. Really, this Spider-Man
Yeah, it's big.
was kind of huge in the fact that
It's like the biggest movie of the time. It broke all kinds of records.
we had
But
Blade
they
before,
also-
but this was one that was like, oh, okay, we got to do a lot of CG. Can we
Yeah.
do it? Can we
Well, it's
make it
done
look
well.
good? Can we
Yeah.
make it look good?
Yeah, and the aesthetic of Sam Raimi, it worked. But the reason it broke a lot of records is because they started doing this new thing with new released movies in theaters. They flooded the theaters. So normally you'd have like 2 prints in a 16-screen, movie theater. They were doing like 4 and 5 theaters, so they could just sell more
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the. I mean, and it was a popular fucking movie too. But now that's why so many things break records now.
When I saw it the first time, I loved it
weekend.
so much. Going back and watching it, but Willem Dafoe's fucking mask.
So
like, why would you? Yeah, we're totally going with Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Tobey Maguire's like whatever. I don't know. I didn't.
He's
really
alright
give a shit.
in the first one.
Yeah.
I get it. The later on, nah.
Kind of went to whatever. All right, come on. Saving our choice.
Our choices evidently need to be really secure.
It's Cloud. Fucking Hillary Clinton's security team is working on it for me. Let's just click on that. Oh, fuck! Of course.
I kind of
right as how
like
fast
Hot Tub Hot Machine.
Okay, well there we go. So we got Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves versus Bourne Identity.
The Bourne Identity.
Yeah. I do enjoy Robin Hood.
It's not that good.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's one of those I watched a bunch whenever.
Meet the Fockers versus Borat. Now Meet the Fockers is the sequel.
First off, full title. Come on, man.
Borat: Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. I'm only reading it once, not like you did last time, but it's Borat.
Yeah, for sure, Borat. Is that the sequel? Meet the Fockers.
Yes, it's Meet the Parents, then Meet the Fockers,
right. and then
because the Fockers is
Rain Man versus The Breakfast Club.
Rain Man is a really good movie.
Yes.
But it doesn't beat The Breakfast Club for me.
This one's really difficult for me. Rain Man.
It's really good.
One of the movies that I had. Dustin Hoffman's fucking
What are the
amazing.
names in the movie?
I don't know either movie. Well, Raymond is Rain Man's, or is he Ray? Is Cruz Ray?
No. I think it's Charlie.
It's his name? Is Raymond? So there you go. I have no idea with The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast
Club is like a movie that I'd seen, but I don't think I ever owned it. I think I just saw it on TV a bunch of times.
That's a movie I can recite like I did the last Starfighter.
Like Ferris Bueller, I know way more than Breakfast Club. But I've still seen The Breakfast Club.
I've probably seen The Breakfast Club more than Ferris Bueller.
Really?
Yep.
But Rain Man's so fucking good,
it's
man.
It's so fucking good.
They like put autism on the map way before, way ahead of their time.
And
everybody's trying to do that shit now.
They did the casino card counting thing. Oh, so good.
Chick's hot. His girlfriend's hot. I remember being young, getting hard.
Judge Wapner.
Yeah, gotta watch it on his TV.
Gotta watch Wapner.
Didn't he watch Wheel of Fortune? And then he goes through the whole spiel of Wheel of Fortune. Man.
I can't not back off The Breakfast Club on this one, so it's up to you. If you want to go,
I don't even know. I don't know if I want to
Rain Man will probably win just because it's critically probably more acclaimed, but I can't vote against The Breakfast Club.
Here.
It was a giant
It's really
thing.
close for me. I'd want to fight for Rain Man. But I'll throw this criteria out just to make it easier on me, which sucks. I love Dustin Hoffman, but Tom Cruise became a crazy Scientologist guy. You know, it's like whatever. So I'm gonna go Breakfast Club. I'll go Breakfast Club on it. I'll bend. So we got The Exorcist, OG, cool poster.
Dude, the fucking RoboCop poster is maybe my favorite.
OG. Jesus, between the posters, I want both of them. Although I don't have a connection to either of these franchises.
I do more for RoboCop because I remember watching it with my dad when I was like 7 years old. Maybe
I watched it at friends' houses, so I'd only seen RoboCop. But I did like it.
My dad kept pausing and rewinding when they blew his hand off when they actually murdered him, which I guess makes a little more sense of why I'm so fucking weird. But in The Exorcist, the original, the OG. The Exorcist is a better acted and made movie, but if I had to watch one of the two right now, I would rather watch RoboCop.
Too. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like the posters. Pretty dope. All right, RoboCop. Let's do a couple more.
Hell yeah, Peter Wellers.
Get off my plane. Air Force One
Versus
another.
Versus get in my plane.
I was inverted. Top Gun. Kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. That could be another movie that's from. But it's not.
Air Force One is slightly forgettable for me.
Yeah.
Top Gun isn't.
Yeah. That same. It's like, although I'd probably, just because I don't really remember Air Force One, I'd be like, yeah, I'd watch that. What was the soundtrack to Top Gun? I remember one of my
Kenny
friends
Loggins. Kenny
had
Loggins was the
soundtrack.
king of the soundtracks back in the 80s.
Highway to the danger zone. You done? Yes, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Fucking
Maverick.
homophobic volleyball love triangle.
Top Gun
scene.
also spawned one of my favorite spoof movies.
Oh god, Hot Shot. Hot Shot Part 2.
Hot Shots.
Hot Shots Part 2. Yes, I love those movies.
Love those movies. Why aren't those on? I've never seen those on Netflix.
They might be on HBO.
Ooh,
I think one of them might be on HBO.
We might be doing that after this.
Shit.
If there's some hot shots somewhere, I'm watching that shit.
Yeah. Oh, let's go Top Gun. All right. Last one?
2 more.
All right.
This one and another one.
Okay. So this one, Shrek.
Haven't
the
seen
third. Okay.
either.
You haven't seen? Oh, the third.
Throw it out.
Shrek the
Throw
third
'em
versus
both
$1 Million
out. Get
Baby.
the fuck out of
I think
here.
you've already said no to $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, and I don't want to ever
Why does
say
it keep
yes.
coming back up. You don't want to see it. It's not good. Wow. Went to Shrek 1 versus Boogie Nights 1. I mean,
Boogie Nights 1. Did you really call it Boogie Nights 1?
yeah. I mean,
Because,
just,
you know,
because
the
I just
sequel.
said Shrek 1.
Because the sequel.
I was trying to be funny, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You can suck my dick.
Didn't hit.
Somebody's laughing.
I
Right
don't know.
now. We're not hearing it, but in my head.
Is it?
Shrek.
a
Originally
good
was
movie.
supposed to be
Chris Farley.
was voiced by Chris Farley, and they had to re-record.
I think it's way
everything.
better. Mike Myers did it.
Me too. Although I would love to see the
Chris Farley.
I'd love to see the Chris Farley version, just like they have the original shootings of Back to the Future. They have those scenes, and they said they're going to release them at some point.
At some point. What's his face?
Oh, yeah, it's my line, bro. I don't know his face. I can't. So Boogie Nights.
Yeah, Boogie Nights.
Look at
Eric
good.
Stoltz.
There you go. See, I know when you're right.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't even try to.
I don't know.
Names.
Good cop,
I just
bad
don't
cop.
even try. Yeah, I don't either. Versus X-Men: The Last Stand. Which one is that one?
That's the Golden Gate Bridge one. Alcatraz.
Yeah,
The Cure.
Me,
Myself, and Irene.
Me, Myself, and Irene versus X-Men: Last Stand.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
1000% Me, Myself, and Irene.
All right,
Epic
one more,
Fairly
and then we'll end
Brothers.
this.
All right.
That was too quick. We didn't have to.
Yeah, we can just be like, okay.
Well, I mean, unless
Lethal-
there's one
this
we
is-
argue on, it's.
This might be. I mean, this could be a tough one. We have
Ooh.
Casino versus Lethal Weapon. Martin Scorsese versus Shane Black. I don't know if he directed it, but he wrote it. And that was like a. It was like a this a big Hollywood story. How that
To me, Lethal Weapon 2 is better than Lethal Weapon 1.
Oh, I love Lethal Weapon 1. Man.
Lethal
I love all
Weapon
the
1
Lethal
is
Weapon
really
ones.
good.
Yeah, I mean, this one's actually easy for me. I enjoy Scorsese
I
movies are
love
so great.
Casino,
but
but it's
Lethal
so
Weapon-
long.
It's long. It's not his best like gangster.
It's really good.
It's
though.
not-
If you
it's-
how when's the last time you watched
Oh, it's
it?
amazing. It's an amazing movie. I've
too
probably
long,
seen it.
but-
I probably have it. Yeah, it's a great movie. But it's like it's not. It's
I think
not
it was
fucking
one back in the
Goodfellas.
day
It's not
where you
Raging
had to
Bull.
have 2
Yeah.
VHSs.
Yeah,
'Cause
DVDs too. I think some DVDs you had to split up, like the Gangs of New York.
Yeah,
that was a
that's the
2-disc.
Yeah,
I think even Independence Day.
I know.
first.
Casino was definitely one of those movies where it was like 2
for sure.
VHS.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour
Titanic was
movie.
2 VHS.
Oh, for sure.
Uh,
Braveheart.
I'll go Lethal Weapon with you.
Yeah, I mean, Casino's great.
I'm not a huge
if
mobster movie. If this was Goodfellas, I'll fucking punch you in the face. You try to fucking
vote
for Lethal Weapon.
Myself in the face. Although probably Mood.
Goodfellas versus Lethal Weapon.
That's the closest a Mood's gonna get me. That's the closest. I'm scared too. But yeah, I love the franchise. Probably the last one's not the greatest. With Jet Li, I mean, it's kind of cool that Jet Li, because that's kind of when he started action movies. Like Jackie Chan was around then. It was kind of a
Glover
weird thing
was
for
really
action.
too old for that shit.
Oh,
by then.
I loved Danny. Yeah, but he still does those movies. He's in like the badass movies. Yeah,
but he's like 90.
Fucking yeah. He's in like I think he was in a bunch of the Saw movies too. He's working. Ooh, I just watched Spotlight. You probably haven't seen it. It's fucking great. It's about the Globe, the Boston Globe, uncovering like 80 priests raping kids and like broke the story.
Oh yeah, like
it's a really good movie.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school. Probably not gonna ever watch that.
Oh, for sure.
Ever in my life.
It's really good though. Yeah, I mean they don't show you any of the rape. It's all investigation reporters investigating.
I don't want to
shit.
hear about it.
Yeah. Oh, we got to get rid of this.
I already am not Catholic anymore.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
What the fuck? Again.
Well,
we're end on this one.
Here's the thing.
End on this one.
Mrs. Doubtfire versus Spotlight.
I don't give a fuck.
Mrs. Doubtfire versus Spotlight. I was going Mrs. Doubtfire 100%. Right? So I was 100% on Mrs. Doubtfire. And then the next thing I see is Office Space. And I'm like, oh, that's 100%. I'm like, oh, it's 200%. So like, oh, but it's Mrs. Doubtfire. So it's not even close.
Yeah, Office Space.
Office Space. This is our number one movie, I think.
I love that.
I'm totally fine with that being number one. Are we done right here?
No, The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay.
Over Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Yes. So
now we're done.
All right, one more.
Okay.
This one.
Dark Knight versus King Kong.
Dark Knight.
Yeah. It's like, let's just go through easy ones. If we get one last hard one, how about one last hard one?
All right.
Or slightly difficult.
Yeah, because we never actually get to actually play this. I say actually a lot.
We play this most episodes. Shh. But people love it, and I love doing it. 10 Things I Hate About You versus Cloverfield.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What? No
Cloverfield
way. It's a chick movie. When I grew up, I probably enjoy it now.
It was a teen movie. It's Heath Ledger.
I never got into it. I don't know. Out of the teen movies, didn't care.
So you never you didn't like Clueless or anything like that?
Didn't like Clueless either, but I liked Clueless.
You didn't like Clueless back in the day?
Out of the teen movies,
like these.
I didn't mind it. I watched it.
For me, is Shaky Cam. It's Shaky Cam. It's Michael J. Fox filmed the whole thing,
which is amazing that he filmed the whole thing. I don't want that shit. That was actually T.J. Miller was the voice of the cameraman. He may have been the cameraman, but he's in it.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm just
saying.
Not
that great of a movie.
Neither of them are.
10 Cloverfield Lane was way better than Cloverfield.
Oh, 1,000%. But that's not. We're not. What is this? Not even in the. Fucking
Cloverfield's not that good of a movie.
Neither is 10 Things I Hate About You.
It's better than Cloverfield.
Not really.
There's funny shit in that.
Because it's trying to be funny.
Getting murdered.
Yeah, it's trying to. Well, but it's not as funny as it's trying to be.
All right.
At
one point, Heath Ledger.
It's not even like in my top list. It's not like
gets the microphone.
Pie. It's not
to
like,
try to get the girl and sings "I Love You, Baby."
Yeah, don't care. Don't care.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, like the fuck. Yeah, it's like I don't care. Don't care. There's nothing about that movie. I never watched it. Probably once, and I was like,
well, then if you haven't
I'd rather
watch
fucking.
Then say you haven't watched it. No,
I've watched it.
No. Oh, you have watched
I've watched it once, and I was like, I don't need to watch that.
Julia Stiles?
I probably rewatched. What was the other one? The Clueless. Probably watched Clueless.
I've seen
3
Clueless
times.
like at least.
See, I'm not
20
big
times.
into Clueless, but there's other movies that I was big into that came out. Those teen. I just can't think of the names of them because it's so long ago.
And you were like you.
But this
you
was
like the Freddie
specifically
Prinze
not
Jr. ones.
Might be, maybe. I don't know. There was a good amount. There's like all the shit that came out when we were teenagers. But this is not. 99. Go fuck yourself.
That's my
Fight Club came out that year. The Sixth Sense came out that year.
I graduated that year.
The Star Wars reboot came out that year.
Way to bring that one up. I am Rotten Tomatoes, motherfucker. Bring it up.
Okay, I'm fucking
bring it
totally
up. This is
fine
our
with
last
that.
one.
I'm so good with this is ending.
I think that I win this.
This is like not even close
that I
to
win this.
I don't really care, but it's like I can't vote with a fucking my conscience. I can't vote for.
You shouldn't if you can't, because I've not been able to.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Come on.
61.
Not bad.
That's, I don't know, man.
I think Cloverfield might have it beat, but I don't think it should. 77.
I had a feeling.
I can see DSA.
It's fucking teen comedies versus
somebody
trying new shit in a genre.
Any comedy really gets not the best fucking scores. So Cloverfield. Congrats to you, sir.
All right. That was it.
And we're done. Stop it.
We're done. Okay,
Stop
so...
I actually vote for Toy Story. Oh, it could have knocked fucking...
Hold on.
It could knock episode 3 out of somewhere.
Toy Story.
Yeah. Woo! Now, stop it.
Good.
Get off here.
Okay.
Before we see the next one. All right, we got that out of there.
Holy shit. Okay.
That might have knocked that out of our top 10.
Well, for sure, Toy Story is probably right up there now.
I'm all right with that.
Because it didn't... We tried to do that. That's why that got onto our list, because we were trying to bump...
we were trying to bump
Sleeping
something else.
Beauty.
Yeah.
So now we have... It's going to probably be...
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, sorry. Beauty and the Beast, and then it's going to be episode 3, and then it's going to be...
Toy Story.
Which I'm totally fine with
I'm
Toy
all right
Story.
with Toy Story.
If we have to work... We can do our top 10. We can filter shit. We can filter shit. We have categories.
I wouldn't have stopped it if it wasn't worth. I need to knock that off there. And as a giant Star Wars fan, being the best of the prequels, still worst of the everything else.
Which I don't even agree with that being. I wouldn't even want to rate the prequels, but we don't have to. We're done.
Can we stop?
I'm stressed out right
now.
I got
from that last one.
I do too. All right, so we're done with the episode. Thank you all for listening.